Have you ever felt like someone needs to control everything? The conversation, the decisions, even your reactions. At first, it may look like confidence, strong personality, leadership. But over time, it starts to feel different. You feel watched, corrected, controlled. And no matter what you do, it is never quite enough. This is not strength. This is control. And when it comes to narcissists, control is not optional. It is necessary. Today, we are going to understand why narcissists feel the need to control everything. And once you understand the reason, their behavior will start to make sense. The first reason is internal insecurity. On the surface, narcissists appear confident, but underneath that confidence, there is instability, a fragile sense of self. They do not feel secure internally, so they try to control the external world, because controlling people feels easier than controlling themselves. The second reason is fear of exposure. Narcissists carefully build an image, a version of themselves that appears strong, successful, and in control. But this image is not always real, and deep down, they know it. So they control situations, they control conversations, they control narratives to prevent others from seeing what is underneath. Because losing control means risking exposure. The third reason is emotional dependency. Narcissists rely on external validation, attention, admiration, recognition. But these things are unpredictable. They depend on other people. So to secure them, narcissists try to control the source. They influence how you think, how you react, how you respond to them. Because if they control your behavior, they can control the validation they receive. The fourth reason is power. Control creates a sense of power, and power creates a sense of safety. When narcissists control the situation, they feel stable, they feel superior, they feel in charge. But this sense of power is temporary, so they must constantly maintain it, which is why the control never stops. It becomes a pattern, a habit, a constant need. The fifth reason is avoidance of responsibility. When you control everything, you can also control the narrative. If something goes wrong, you can shift the blame, rewrite the story, change the perspective. Control becomes a shield. It protects them from accountability and places the weight on others. Over time, this creates a very specific dynamic. One person is constantly adjusting, explaining, trying to keep the peace, while the other is constantly controlling, correcting, and dominating the environment. This is not balance. This is imbalance. And the longer it continues, the more exhausting it becomes. But here's what most people do not realize. Control only works when it is accepted. The moment you stop reacting the way they expect, the control begins to weaken. Because control needs participation. Without it, it collapses. So the next time you feel like someone is trying to control everything around you, pause, observe, and ask yourself, is this person trying to connect with me or control me? Because understanding the difference is the first step to protecting yourself. So tell me something. Have you ever felt like someone needed to control every detail around you? Tell me in the comments. And remember this, people who are truly in control of themselves do not need to control others.